So it's the 6th of May 2023 and we are at the Andaz Hotel in Singapore. Now I'm doing the walk up to my room around this corridor, which for all intents and purposes is fairly generic, but for some strange reason I kind of like what the Andaz has done with the colors, the scheme, and the choice of decor. And the decor is very much around keeping what's called the shop front style of houses in a particular area in Singapore, historically the way they were built. I had arrived this morning about 5:30 a.m. and I was lucky to get an early check-in, courtesy of the World of Hyatt program. And this is my room for this stay. And the Singapore rooms tend not to be very large. I have not had the experience with any of their suites so far, but this is pretty much slightly bigger than the standard room they offer. Good, relatively, the standards, hotel safe, good storage area for linen, sizable area for luggage, bags, and a pretty good supply of hangers. They also have their ironing board neatly tucked away here, so that's something. And they probably could have put a bit of shelving here and then use the top for some kind of storage, but so be it. There's a mirror behind here, very full-length mirror for when you're dressing up, obviously. And this is the toilet. Fairly small size, but reasonably well appointed. And to note that the Andaz is pretty new. I think it's probably about 5 years old, which is not a long time in hotel age, especially since most of the 5 years was spent not receiving guests because of COVID. Now it's got a single basin, which will be in keeping with the relatively small size of the unit itself. Rain shower, which I kind of like any day of the week. Good shower head, reasonable supply of toilet, shower gel, shampoo, and all of that. You can't run out of that. And one thing I don't particularly like about the Andaz is that their power outlets are all Singapore standard. Nothing about outlook for international visitors. And this is the room itself, the bedroom, king size bed. Looks relatively comfortable. I'll find out tonight if it actually is. A work table, kind of a bit like an afterthought, but it's there. Fairly low chair, which I'm sure I'll struggle with, but I'll get to use. Chairs, ottoman, sort of taking up some space here. Now, this room is an upgrade, i.e. I'm getting the ocean view. Not quite sure how great this is, but you know what? I guess it is. So, Suntec, Singapore Flyer, and overlooking the pool down there. Now, there's something I'm not sure you would come across in this video. The glass windows here have little dots, so you can see them now the closer I get to them. Apparently, they are sort of in place to, dotted to save the earth. The solar dots reduce heat generated by the sun. So I guess they're doing their bit to help out with greenhouse, global warming kind of thing. They've also just moved away from something which I saw on my last trip. So instead of having water bottles in the room, they have this container and they have piped tap water, which is basically, Singapore water has always been top standard. So I guess they don't need water in the room. Coffee, tea ensemble, glasses here, and even a takeaway cup for those like me who want to walk away with their coffee. So I guess that's some good thinking there. And the fridge, not seriously well stocked, but who's complaining? So there we are. And of course the TV. Now this has an interesting aspect to it. You can actually tilt out the TV so you can lie down in bed and watch TV, which is great because that would be nice. But I find I don't even watch TV these days in hotels, just watch whatever's going on, stream movies on my iPad, or my new habit of watching horrendous hours on YouTube, special interest channels. So this is good to have, and I might look at possibly casting my iPad to the TV for later today. So this on the 6th of May 2023 is the Andaz Hotel in Singapore, and I'm looking forward to enjoying my stay.